thank you so very much for joining me. I am Lisa and I am going to be sharing with you what I received from Redbird Vintage for the month of July as well as August. The time in the summer has kind of escaped me, so I thought I would do like a two-in-one video for this particular unboxing. So I appreciate that you joining me today, and I'm gonna delve right into it and get the July box. So it is a little bit bigger. I get the Marie. The Marie is an accessories box, and you get 5 to 7 different vintage accessories inside. At the beginning of every month, through Redbird's Instagram or their YouTube video, you can make requests. It's not always first come, first serve, and you may or may not get some of your requests, but it's always, a pleasant surprise to see what you get, requests or not. And it's so fun because there's so many different vintage goodies that they put in, and they curate such a beautiful box. If you are interested in joining Redbird Vintage for the Lorraine, which is vintage clothing as well as accessories, or the Marie, which is the one I get, you can save 10% with my code lisabowvintage. And that is good for a brand new subscription to introduce you to Redbird. I seriously suggest trying it out. You won't regret it. It's a beautiful curated box, and Karen and Sarah are the owners, and they're lovely ladies. So let's get right into it for July. Always comes wrapped in the pretty pink paper. Okay. So it says, "Dear Lisa, we hope you love, love, love your box this month. Thank you, Karen and Sarah." They always include a handwritten note, which is such a lovely touch. So appreciate that. Have a baggie full of goodies. So let's see here. These bags are great too. I've given them away as gifts or using them to store different vintage goodies, so that's always very nice. The first thing, there's always a little piece of flair wrapped around your goodies with a ribbon. So this is a really pretty little clip-on earring. Too bad this wasn't a pair, because that's really pretty. But it's a lovely little touch for the flair piece. Okay. So there was an item that I had requested that I was so glad to have received, and it is this really, really precious embroidered or macrame necklace in the shape of an owl. It's so, so sweet with the little wood beaded eyes, and it's fairly long, and it's really delicate, but it goes over my head, so I don't have to worry about it coming undone, but it's just so sweet. I thought that was just so precious. So that was lovely. And then I received another accessory inside that little baggie. This one I didn't request. It was curated, but it is so pretty. It's got like a topaz looking stone and purple, and that is just such a beautiful shape too. So that is just gonna look beautiful on a piece of clothing, so that is just so nice. Or even a blazer. I've got a green blazer that would look stunning on. All right, great. And they included some scarves. The ladies know I love horses. And if you've joined me before, you know I love horses too. I've been so very fortunate to get so many beautiful vintage pieces with horses on them. And it looks like we've got the horse bridle, and then we've got the hat, and then we've got different horse heads, and this is in navy and red with a cream piping going all the way around. And this is a great size for a headscarf. It's actually the same size as the one I'm wearing for a headscarf today, so that is very nice. They also included this beautiful floral scarf, which I cannot wait to wear in the fall. It's got these beautiful lilac and fuchsia colors in it, and this is rectangular. So this will be fun to wear with a jacket or a blazer. So that is very, very pretty. And also too, I don't get a lot of this particular accessory in the Marie vintage boxes. I don't request this particular item very often too, because I know with shipping, I'm in Canada, and with shipping costs and things like that, the gals try to be fair, but they surprised me with this beautiful purse, which I didn't even see or request, but they had added it, and it's just so, so darling. It's got this nice chain detail for a handle, It's embroidered, and when you
I had
open
meant
it
to
up,
say
it's
tapestry,
got, like,
not
a lot of
embroidery.
room. I mean, this is a great size. So it'll fit, you know, a phone, different makeup accessories, you know, a compact, all of that. And like the colors are just so pretty. So that was just beautiful. And I don't have a purse like this. And it just kind of reminds me too of the Gucci, I think it's the Dionysus bag. Am I saying that right? I think I am. And with like the metal handle, so it's got that really nice vintage touch. So that was really lovely. So that was my July box, and I was so delighted to open that up and see all those beautiful goodies inside. All right, great. So now let's get into the August box. Now this one I had made several requests for it, and in August it was my birthday, so I wanted to do like a charge now so that I would receive it before my birthday, so I would be able to open it up. I had to work that day, so I didn't have any plans, so I thought it would be a nice treat just to open it up with my coffee. So I did get it in time. And the gals, oh my gosh, this box was just next level epic. I just couldn't believe how beautiful it was curated. So we've got this little box here. All right. Now with the Marie as well, if you live internationally, I know there's a few countries the ladies can't ship to, but the Marie box, the accessories box, is the only one that they will ship internationally. The Lorraine, which is the clothing and the accessories box, they only keep that domestic within the United States. Again, we've got the pink paper, which is so lovely. Okay, so this card says, again, we hope you love, love, love your box this month. Thank you, Karen and Sarah. I kept all of my cards for like the past year, and I kept them on my fridge, and then my fridge just kept getting thicker and thicker with all of these pink little notes. It was so cute. So we've got the pretty little floral bag. So this is really lovely. These bags are so handy. Oh, and they're great for shipping too. I ship things to friends in the United States, like different vintage accessories, and I've shipped things in these before. So it's nice that they get to open that up too. Okay. So the flare piece that was wrapped around with a ribbon is this clip-on earring, which is so pretty. It almost looks like it would have been an ear crawler. Too bad that one didn't have a pair as well. Okay. So I did make requests with the August box, and I have to say, like, the ladies really spoiled me with the requests. It's not often that you can get a box full of all of your requests. That doesn't happen too often, but once in a while you get a box and it's like, oh my goodness, these are all the different things that I liked. So it was like such a treat. It was like, ooh, it was like a treasure trove. So let's start with this one item. This is just incredibly precious. It's a little froggy on a lily pad, and he's got some movement, which is just so beautiful, and it's just such a good size. I absolutely love it. There is a mark on the back. I don't know if it says BC or LC. It's not a company I'm familiar with, but I just thought, how precious is this? Oh, I was just so excited when I opened that up. I was like, oh, it was so darling. It melted my heart. Okay, and then kind of sticking with like an oceany kind of theme. We've got this pelican, which I love pelicans. They're so beautiful. I had seen them when I was in Costa Rica in 2017, and I just thought they were beautiful creatures. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, it reminded me of my time there, and I just took a chance and requested it, and how blessed I got that. All right. Now this item wasn't a request, but I had requested something similar, And y'all know I love anything nautical. I just, when it comes to the ocean or boats or anything like that, I'm gung-ho. I'm like, please, bring it all. I'll take it all. I like all the things. So I like this one particular brooch, and I didn't get that one, but they sent me this one instead. And this one, I have to say, just, I actually think I like more than the other one. And I like that we've got the 3 little dangly charms with the anchor, the ship's wheel, and the ship. I just thought that was so great, and love a brooch with some movement. It's just really darling and special, and I wear nautical looks fairly regularly. Even going into the fall, I know I will as well, because like with the navies and the deep reds, it's a nice transitional style. So I know that this will get lots of love. The charms are really delicate, so I know that I can't do anything too crazy with them, so I work in an office, so it will go really nicely with that. All right, so they've added a scarf, all right, which is huge, which is probably one of the biggest scarves I've ever received from Redbird Vintage, and I believe this was a request as well. I loved the hot air balloons. I think it's this, the colors are just beautiful with the jewel tones, and going into fall, this is just, all of the colors are perfect for the transition. And there's flags with the hot air balloons, and then we've almost got like a regal or starburst kind of pattern around the edge. So this is just really lovely. Oh, it's so huge. I cannot wait to wear this. I've got a red corduroy blazer that I think would just be absolutely stunning for an equestrian look with this. I think it's just, oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So that was very lovely. And then there were a couple of items that the ladies were able to acquire from, I believe it was a dress shop that had closed. And Heather from Eureka Monogram, she had let Karen and Sarah know about this big estate sale. It was huge, it was wide. I mean, they had everything. They had gloves, they had clothing, they had accessories, they had craft goods, and they'll be going through this for like the next couple of months. It seems like an epic situation. And Heather was incredibly kind and generous to let them know about this. So they have been putting certain things that they have acquired from this estate sale on their requests. And one thing I saw that they had, which was like multicolored gloves, and I don't have a lot of vintage gloves. I can't find them in my area, and I honestly don't know what to look for gloves online, because there's so many different choices, and you know, how do you find your size? So I took a chance. There were several different gloves that were for request, and I took a couple screenshots and I sent them, and I said, you know, like, it's fingers crossed. And the ladies sent me 2 different pairs in the colors that I had requested, and they are stunning. My mind was blown when I opened up my Redbird and I saw them. There is this one pair, which is, I want to say it's like a fuchsia pink, but it's almost like a red. Like, it's not red, it's not pink, it's just, I don't even know what kind of color this is. And these are in impeccable shape, and they're dead stock. Like, they came in the original packaging, and oh my goodness, they just feel so lovely. Oh. But like, look how stunningly beautiful that color is. And the ruching, oh, it's just darling. And we've got the original tag. It says Finale Self Stretch B, fits sizes 7.5 to 8.5. So we have the original little tag, 100% nylon. And these are just so beautiful. And they're fairly comfortable to wear too. Oh, and then this was the bag it came in. So that was really neat. They've never been worn. They still have the original packaging. So that was like such a delight. I thought, oh my goodness, that was just beautiful. And then there was this pair. This is a short lilac colored pair. Now the other ones, they don't have a color on their on their packaging, but this one says Sugar Violet. And these are short, and the packaging is so sweet. It just, I don't, slides open. Struggled there for a moment. And these ones too, we have the original tag, and these ones also say 100% nylon, and these are also by Finale. And this one says fits all sizes. These also have the little cards in the middle to keep their shape, and these are just, oh, I put them on and I just, there's something about gloves that transcends you into a whole different time, you know, and they're just so classic and pretty. And I like that the edge around the wrist is so simple, and we have a little elastic here, and there's movement, they're comfortable, you know, and I just, that color is just so pretty. And I don't see these colors. I'm in Southern Ontario in Canada, and I don't see these out in the wild in antique stores or vintage shops. So when I saw that they were on the Redbird request site, I took the opportunity, and I was so very blessed. And when I opened that up on my birthday, I was just on cloud nine. It totally set the tone for my day, and it was so much fun. And the ladies definitely know your tastes when you fill out the information when you first join. I'll link all of Redbird's information down below. And when you check out their website, there's so many different things that you can choose from. Pre-made boxes, and they'll go all into all the different details about the options that they have. Because aside from the Marie and the Lorraine, they also offer a monthly scarf subscription. And that is also sent domestically through the States as well. But they do several different things with that. So that's always a fun one as well. But I wanted to thank you so very much for joining me today. If you wanted to try Redbird yourself, Lisa B10 will get you 10% off of your first box, and it'll definitely, you know, pave the way for some amazing accessories and a great relationship with Karen and Sarah. And they communicate with you, and they're open to different things that you like, and you know, with the different options that they have for requests, you know, you'll never go wrong. So I wanted to thank you again. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you later.